How's it going, gamers? My name is Dan. Welcome back to Prison Architect. It has been a while, I do apologize. I had my 24-hour live stream last week, and after that I didn't have the energy to record anything for the last few days. But I'm back nonetheless, and so yeah, we're gonna get into a whole bunch of cool stuff. Now, I was gonna do a Prison Architect video about a day or two ago, but I decided to wait because Alpha 14 is finally out. So today's episode is going to be all about covering the features of Alpha 14, as well as, you know, moving along with the prison I've been working on. Now, yeah, so first things first, let's get started. One new thing they've added into the game, the major feature, I might add, is attack dogs. Attack dogs have been added to the game, and you can find them under bureaucracy. So here we are, you go off security, you unlock patrols, and after that you unlock dogs. As you can see there, I've already purchased it, so you know, 40 seconds or 40 minutes from now we should have access to that. Now, dogs come with their own dog handler when you purchase a staff member. This one here, you require dogs, as you see. They also come with their own room, the kennel, and object dog crate. Now, I don't actually have anywhere for them at this point, but you can put them either inside or outside in a prison, as long as they're surrounded by walls. So it's basically a yard. Ooh, hello. Busted. Anyway, so what I've done, I'm going to put them here in what you will recognize as the old deliveries and garbage section. I'll come back to that very shortly. But yeah, so I'll use two of them for now. I'll seal them both up anyway. They are no longer necessary rooms. What are you doing? Oh, yeah, okay, never mind. So, yeah, I decided to come back to this prison because we've done I did a prison during my live stream, and it was more of an aesthetic one than an actual functional prison that I'll probably end up coming back to in a couple of days. Just to show you guys, maybe, I don't know, we'll see. But anyone who watched the live stream, thank you very much, I appreciate it. Especially Andy and Joe, you guys spent a lot of time. I know you guys watch the Prison Architect videos. You guys gave me a lot of tips and, you know, helped me out with a lot of things, which also allowed me. I'd like to personally thank Joe, who actually helped me realize the issues I was having with the interface. You know how there was this, you know, codex underscore what's he for all these things. He brought to my attention that was due to the mod known as the Grants mod. You know, the one I've been using for the longest time. But they have he told me, just uninstall it, reinstall it again, you won't have any issues. Now, I've never placed one of these before, so we'll see how it shapes itself. Anyway, but so that's now a kennel. There's a minimum 5x5, so that's going to be a problem then. Hang on, let me just sort that out then. If you don't build that, that would make sense. Maybe I'll pinch a section of the yard. I may as well, why not? I'll use just this one here. That'll have a fence there, no doubt. That's 5, yeah. 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, if I do put that there, that gives the guard dogs an entrance. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll have to go one more to leave a gap between them. Nonetheless, that'll be fine. So that'll be 5x5 in there. Then when I separate it, that'll be 5x5 there. Unfortunately, I did put that dog crate in the wrong place. So allow me to just quickly fix that. Now, I'm putting the fences in, but not the walls, because I'm going to have to build over that anyway. There's no point delaying it. But yeah, so once I get this dog kennel in, it will That'd be really good if you could do that. I imagine you can put more than one dog crate in there anyway, so it won't make a huge difference. But cool. Alright. So the functionality of dogs. Once you hire them, they pretty much help you complete the round robin that was the contraband system. You know how the metal detectors will detect tools and the food utensils and everything under here, weapons, weapons, tools. They've all been covered for at least 2 alphas now. But the other things, the drugs, the poison, the medicine, these things can all be detected by guard dogs. And that is an awesome feature because we've had... narcotics don't really seem to be an issue just yet for Prison Architect, but contraband is something you have to make sure. Thank you, Chaos Warrior. You found a portal gun on the Minecraft server. I appreciate the knowledge. Looking forward to hearing Lewis's reaction on that one. But yeah, so narcotics, all that sort of stuff. With the dogs, they'll patrol the area. They'll sort of nuzzle the nearest prisoner. You know what? I can show you. I'll show you. Purchase a dog handler. Purchase 2 even. So they're gonna run off somewhere. Where are you going anyway? They're either searching the prison or they're just absolutely on a mission somewhere. Alright, off you go. So they'll nuzzle prisoners. Oh, you're going to deliveries. That's normal. They'll nuzzle prisoners. They'll go in and steal. Not steal. What am I saying? I'll make it more practical. Here we go. What am I looking for? I'm looking for deployment. Dogs have their own patrol system now. So to assign guards to patrols, click on existing patrol square. Dogs and guards share different ones now. Dog patrol. If I put one that goes pretty much through the middle, you want one to be in an area that's rather practical. You'll put them near the infirmary. So I'll attach this dog to that one. And I'll attach this dog to... So I forget you to go in front of the infirmary as well, because I don't want those to connect. There we go. So that'll attach both dogs to their own section. But when a prisoner who is carrying narcotics is detected by a dog, they'll sniff, they'll bark, they'll carry on, etc. Until the moment comes when the dog handler will search the prisoner and they'll get in trouble. And depending on what penalty you've given them under policy, that will be incurred. So naturally, if at the moment, if they found drugs on them, that prisoner will be searched. Their cell won't be searched. They'll be locked down for 2 hours. I might change that so their cell... Oh, no. Drugs are fine. Well, they're not fine. They're bad. Don't do them, kids. But, yeah. So what else have I missed? Escape tunnels. Dogs now also attempt to detect escape tunnels. And the practicality of it is if a dog randomly starts sniffing the ground, that means, something's not right. It sort of gives you a hint that says, hey, there could be something or someone under there. So if a dog starts sniffing the ground, it is pretty ideal to just go, hey, time to check that out. And when you check it out, there is a possibility that there's an escape tunnel there. And when there is a prisoner that has escaped, or is escaping rather, in the tunnels, the dog won't only detect it, he'll dig him out and chase him down. Dogs are very, very fast in Prison Architect, because you know how with prisons we've had prisoners running from, say, this guy's cell, Barry Cullion, running from here to the door. You spawn guards, they're too slow, they can't catch up to that guy. He's going to escape, isn't he? But attack dogs, they are let off their leash and then they go at probably 1.8, 2 times that speed in order to catch them and then slow them down and bring them back. But yeah, so with anything else, hang on, let me just see if I've missed anything. Dogs will sniff any nearby prisoners or hiding places, detect drugs, cigarettes, etc. Cigarettes obviously being detected, being from the officers. I don't think anywhere else. No, security office. Visitation as well. Okay, so there we are. Settles that. Yes, they'll reveal the entire tunnel even when they dig up prisoners who are hidden underneath them. Dogs are fast runners, very good at detecting prisoners. Dogs smell drugs and detect tunnels incorrectly. So there's always that limitation that they're going to be right or wrong majority of the time. What else? Dogs can be assigned to patrols just like guards. We've covered that already. We've covered the kennel room type.